At first, I tested a few things. So I would do, cold emails. I would try Instagram, Facebook. And the thing that really worked for me, especially at the beginning was LinkedIn. So I had the Sales Navigator, I had LinkedIn Helper, if you guys could download that too, where you can literally connect with so many people and it will just connect with them for you. Once you're connected with them, you can then contact them and build rapport. So that's kind of the first thing that really worked for me, was building that rapport with people and noticing how they like to be flattered. And that's not something that, I knew, especially in the beginning in my sales journey, was actually having interest for the business owner and their business and what they do. It played a huge role in me then closing them, because it wasn't like I was your average salesperson trying to just literally harass them. Hey, can I get your business? It was like, okay, this person actually cares about my business, and therefore I'll give her a meeting, I'll give her a call. So that was one of the first steps towards finally landing one of my first clients. Was, like my first 2 months. I think my first month was like trial and error, and then the second month I closed like a real estate agent at the time, and it was for like a social media gig. And I told her, listen, like, this is the truth. I'm not that experienced with it. I'm willing to work for this much, which was like, I think I was charging her like $600 a month for just like a few posts per week. And yeah, so I worked with her, and I told her, and one of the first pivotal points was I would go through meetings and I would not be able to close them my first month. But then my second month, the pivotal point was I would tell them how, like, I'm going to make a decision with you today. And as soon as you tell the business owner, listen, I'm not willing to run after you afterwards. And now it might be different because I'm trying to, I'm reaching bigger people, bigger businesses. So my first client was really being honest with the person about my experience, what it is that I'm doing, what it is that I'm able to achieve for them. And then finally telling them, I want to make a decision with you today. And you can just tell me, I don't want no bullshit. Cause usually what they'll be like, what they'll be saying was like, send me a proposal, or let me get back to you. Let me talk to my business partner. And I have a video on this actually on YouTube, one of my best videos actually. So you can check it out. It's how I closed people in the first meeting. So it's really just going through the strategies and seeing what kind of service that it was that I was offering, what kind of people it would appeal to. And I think we were just talking about this earlier. You were saying the clients that came after you, not came after you, but like the clients that would ask you for the service or would come and reach out to you were the better quality, right? Better quality clients, rather than the ones that you would reach out to them and try to literally sell them the service. So you really have to develop that rapport with them, where it's not you running after them. It's not you trying to literally sometimes beg them for their business. And a lot of the times what you'll find in social media is a lot of people don't actually believe in the service that they have to offer, and they're just doing it for the money. So I think that could also hinder it and play a big role in not getting the clients that are good for you and developing a good relationship with them. So to what extent do you have to be, and I think this could be a question that we can answer right now, is to what extent, and this was something that I was really curious about, because the clients that would be super picky, or the clients that would really try and run after them, were the clients that gave me the biggest headache, right? And the ones who would actually reach out to me, same thing for you, right? And we would develop this rapport together, and they would actually be my friends, were so much nicer and so much more willing to spend more for the same service. So it wouldn't hinder anything. Do you hear me?
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So
So you're
yeah.
still going.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so that's basically the difference, and you have to see it for yourself, no matter what the business it is that you're offering,
Oh,
even if you're not on social media, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. It's all about framing.
Yeah.
100%. At the end of the day, it's all about the proper framework, and just not, especially not like oozing like desperation.